there haven't been any real major developments in the Unitedhealthcare CEO case. But here's the thing that has me tingly because I saw this and I was like, excuse me, what? There was a boom threat sent to both of his homes at 7:30 the night he was Wednesday. So you're telling me that someone did that Wednesday morning and then that night emailed threats to both of his homes. Why would that happen and who would do that? Let's just think about it. Okay, so let's just say it was the person or people responsible for this said, okay, we took care of that. Now let's send emails to both of the homes he lived in, threatening boom threats to both of the homes he owned. Most of the public found that out throughout the course of the past few days, that he and his wife were separated and they lived in two different homes. Okay, so who would know that? Okay, someone who knew him would know that there were two homes. Okay, what's the point of sending that threat that night? What's the point? It seems like you eliminated your problem that morning. Okay, so let's just say it was a wackadoo in the public on the internet. We all know the internet is Wild West, right? So are you telling me some wackadoo on the internet saw the crime story that morning, Wednesday, searched his home address, had to know he owned two homes? I guess it would have shown up in the tax database, that his name was attached to two homes, if it's public in the state where they live, in the city where they live. Okay, and then decided that happened to him this morning, and I don't know, it's funny, let's just, cause some chaos and send boom threats to his wife and children. That's weird. That's weird. Let's put a pin in that. So I'm reading the Star Tribune, which is the local newspaper where he lived. And I always trust local print media. And evidently these threats, these emails were sent to multiple people about the two homes he owned. And then those people told law enforcement, and they were fake. They were not real threats. They were not credible threats, I should say. Interesting. I'm going to think on that a lot more. I also love the journey that we're taking with this suspect, because half the people say he's a complete idiot and half the people are like, no, this seems kind of methodical. So when I saw he dropped his cell phone, I'm like, there's no way he's that stupid. Like that would be Shakespearean, that he dropped his phone. But then to see the water bottle from Starbucks and being on camera in Starbucks without a face covering and finding the book bag in Central Park, is someone that stupid? I mean, even the hypothesis of someone being hired and you getting the bottom of the barrel expertise, if you just get on the internet to find someone can't be that dumb. I don't know. I mean, maybe they are. I'm also really intrigued because the internet sleuths are not sleuthing. They have done some interviews and the police are not getting help from online helpers. I don't know if you ever saw the documentary Don't F with Cats. That is real life. I covered an international case where Facebook online sleuths helped me follow leads and even helped with additional charges with the suspect in that case. So they are kind of like, we're good. And that just really, again, emphasizes the American tone of healthcare coverage in our country, lack of healthcare coverage in our country, and all of us experiencing, life and death impact of that, truly. And so as someone told me, it was similar to Tony Soprano getting, So I'll leave it at that, but I am interested in what you all have heard and where you think the case is going, and I'm going to follow online. By the way, I do trust the StarTribune.com. That is the local newspaper in the area. That's where I found out about the fake boom threats. Print media is really good, and those on-the-ground reporters are really good. Those are great sources for information. But share your new information, and we'll see what happens.